Hey, we're going to show you how to do a little boy's gentleman's haircut. You're going to want some clippers. These ones are adjustable, some sharp shears, a fine-tooth comb, guards in different sizes, and a spray bottle. So first we're going to get started with a guard. Now it's not essential if you have an adjustable clipper, but we're going to start with a size 1 guard. And I'm just going to be doing around the perimeter and behind the ear about an inch up from the bottom. And you're just gonna kind of follow the shape of the head around the bottom and the back. Okay, so now because I have adjustable clippers, I'm only going up about a half of a size guard. So if you have just guards, you'll need to switch to the next size up. So with that next size up, you're just doing maybe a centimeter of the hair. So just another centimeter up the head and just all the way around. And this is so that you can help blend in the next size. All right, so now we're going to be about a 2 size guard, and then I'm going to do about another inch all the way around again. Now on the side where I'm going to have the part, I take that size 2 clipper guard and I'm going to move the hair out of the way. So if you're not sure where you want the part to be, you'll want to take a comb and really make a line defined, even add some water on the top part of the hair to define that line so that you know where you will want to cut that hair the shortest. Now notice I don't go all the way to the back of the head with this size 2 guard. You'll want to blend in around the back. So it does come down a little bit, kind of in a curved angle around the back of the head. So you can see here, I'm really holding that hair out of the way. You can also use a clip to keep it out of the way so that you don't cut that hair too short. Here I'm blending in a little bit more of that line around the back by just taking a little bit. And notice that the clippers are not touching the head the whole time. I'm kind of lifting it off and pulling it back towards me. I know that's hard to explain, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. All right, so now I'm back at a size 1 clipper guard, or if you have adjustable clippers, it's just completely open. And so I'm just going around the base of the hairline and just shortening whatever is still a little bit long, just so that it blends into the skin while it's in other words, a fade. So as I go around the hairline, I'm just angling my clippers so that they're not cutting all of the hair, just on the very edges. So now for the top part, we get it wet so that we can use the shears. I'm going to be combing up and taking about inch sections at a time. And this is all dependent on how long you want the hair. but I like to leave it a little bit longer for Royal because he has a few cowlicks in the front, so it's about 2 inches on top. And so as you can see, I'm using my fingers as a guide, and you'll be able to see the previously cut hair if you take small sections. So if you take too big of sections, you won't be able to see that previous haircut. But see how you can see where the hair is shorter, and that's how you know that you're cutting it the right length. And so you'll just continue to comb the hair back as you cut those sections, just moving slowly to the back of the head. And I'm just staying in the mohawk section at this point. And now I'm gonna do a little bit down the back to kind of blend it in. And then we go more on the side of the mohawk. And now you can see where you cut, so you just follow that all the way back as well. And same on this other side, so you're going to take the hair and find your guide so that you can cut it the correct length, and then just take inch sections and follow that all the way back on this other side of his head. So now you'll want to comb all the hair forward and trim around the bang to make sure that it's not too long. Now I'm going to show you this next part in 2 different ways. So the first part is to use a guard. And to be honest, I can't remember what number guard this is, but it's about a 1/2 inch size. So now you're going to be blending the side into the top. So you're taking the clippers and just very carefully going up to blend that in so that it's not too long and it blends in really nicely. So you can see I keep the clippers on the head for about 1 inch, and then I lift them off and I kind of pull it back towards me. And you're going to do the same around the back, just in that section that's still a little bit long. And here's the second option with shears and a fine tooth comb. So you're going to take the comb and it's going to be parallel to the head on the side. And you're just picking up the hair that's a little bit longer and you're trimming it. Now, of course, I've already cut most of this, so I can't show you really well, but I hope you get the general idea of how to pick up the hair and to just trim those ends so that they can blend into the top section. And you'll do the same thing with the comb. So you'll keep the comb on the head and then you'll kind of lift it off. So you're still keeping it parallel to the side of the head. You never want to round it in towards the head, otherwise you'll start getting it too short. So in the front right here, you'll want to kind of take off that corner so that the front blends into the side. this takes a lot of practice and patience, so just give yourself some time to figure it out. It definitely took me a while to figure it out too, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I have done hair for 10 years now, so give yourself some time. The best way to check is to look at the hair in the mirror. So you look in the mirror at the head and just see if there are any bumps or anything that you may have missed. Or little darker sections is where you'll want to trim it some more. One of my tricks to get rid of lines are to use texturizing shears. So you'll just go right along where you're trying to blend in the sides to the top and take those texturizing shears, and they can really help you blend. And the last step is to take your clippers at a 0, and so all the way closed, and you'll just clean up all the way around the edges and get rid of any of the extra neck hair, clean up the sideburns, and give yourself a good straight line. Be sure to pull the cape down so that you can get the neck where the t-shirt usually sits. And that's the end. We hope that you enjoyed this, and we hope it's helpful. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up.